Hey, we're going 30. Mike 37. Bring it. Bring it.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. And this one's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Check 13. Check 13. Check 37. Check 37. I got him, man. I got him. I got him. He's mine. Alert.
They run here with Singletary. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll go down as a loss of 8. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Hey, 4-1. Let's go. Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
To the air. Allen.
We got 3.
That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
4th down and goal.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll He'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Hey, 55! 59!
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm trying to collect. Shift. Alert. 49, guys. Mike, 49. I'm on.
Watson with a give to Miller. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
50 set. 19. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, we heavy on the edges. 9, go.
A quick throw out wide to Fuller. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
You got him. You got
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
49's the Mike. 49's the Mike. Go tight end. Let's go right here now. 49, guys. Mike, 49. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike's 49.
To throw on 3rd down, Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. Flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
22, jet, bomber. 49, 49 the mic, 49 the mic. 59, pass. 49, 49.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's got Fuller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm coming! I'm coming! Shift! I got it. I got motion. I got motion. 49's the mic.
Miller. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Watch the slants. Watch the slants.
Now Watson on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 47-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's Allen to throw it. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
4 down, even.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Watch the slant.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's 3rd down.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that, too.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to go deep for Beasley. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bills' 47-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
They'll run it again with Miller. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This is that. 19. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. Watch twist. Watch 54. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Down, go.
A first down carry now for Miller. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Who's set? 118.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Check the backer, check the backer. Alert.
On second down, here's Miller. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Hey, 31. 58, boys. Zoom. Mike. Curvin. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Pick it up. Let's go.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Come on, oh.
Allen now looks to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Houston. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. The Bills on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Allen. And able to find John Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Allen now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Joker. Check 56. 5.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Singletary. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
From the 38, Allen. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Now he's got it. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's the fullback, DeMarco. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They come out here in the I. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back.
Here we go.
They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They keep it with Miller on 1st down. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
In your face. Check 24.
Now it's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shoot! 24! Out!
On the counter, it's Miller. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
set. 18. Mike. You're going night-night. Some go night-night. Hey, 24. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Hey, me and you all day. Awesome. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 58, right over there, Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. 1, 2, 3.
Watson now to throw. And the catch made by Johnson.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Set. 19. Mike, 49. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Slam.
On third down, Miller. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Kaimi Fairbairn. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Kaimi Fairbairn. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Texans are going to win the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really